Menu narration set to 100.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Lying in wait inside of State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the visiting team and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Condors. Their 7-0 record has made them the envy of this league, but it's also put a target on their backs. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Come on, set! Leaque, cut!
They go play action on first down. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
That's good.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check!
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Unlock line!
That quick to McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Trujillo hands on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Condors nothing.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even as passing numbers continue to rise league-wide, well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Back now, pressure coming. Hits his running back. Gets some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Cut out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
I'll throw it. It is caught left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Condors finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Condors respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now a stoppage after that play, and that is Trey McBride in some pain. Medical staff headed out.
Hey!
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Condors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. They'll run here on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's got a man left, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Check.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey!
Hand off to Benson to start the drive. Jukes his way into space. Gets some space around midfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go! Liking 8.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Now trying to run for it with Benson. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They'll throw it here on first. Hauled in left side. Jukes away from one. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Handoff now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Condors take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Check.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Here's a screen to Benson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Turn for him, up past their own 40. The Condors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 70 Leaque.
They'll run here from the gun. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Open space inside the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught by the open man. And that is a touchdown. The Condors now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Condors drive their lead to 11. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Ready, go! 70.
Dropping back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Condors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go!
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. He crosses the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Condors grow their lead just before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors lead by 15 now.
Cardinals 13.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him.
Bronco switch.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's going for it himself. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Condors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First down from the 42.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Fired in there and caught. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
60 Eagles.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now looking to throw. That one fired in there. Complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go.
Throwing now on first down. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Condors boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Again to throw on second. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now. Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he'll try to hit this one well. Takes it in at the 21. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The offense getting set to go. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, play action. Hits his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Shoots away from one. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. And here's the Saints wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. So first down from the 41. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
He's going to throw this one. He's got it near the 10. Touchdown. The Condors grow the lead coming out of halftime.
The kicker on for the extra point.
As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The drive starts with an option, right side. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give on second to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
At the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Into traffic, complete. He works this to the 38 before going down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, they're going with Benson again. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Benson once more. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a late.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He's got McBride complete. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals trail by 22 now.
42. Cardinals 20.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. Another drive coming up for this offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach. So first down from the 41. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They give it to him again. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Back to the well again. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, looking for options. That one's complete, right side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
We all know these receivers are so dangerous just in how well they get open and work the field, but then put the ball in their hands, and they become even more dangerous after the catch.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Condors lengthen the lead at the end of the third. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Condors grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Quick toss headed left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Throwing off the play fake. This one's to Schultz, out right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. There's a dive up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Hey, check that.
Looking in the air here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Bronco switch. Ready.
He keeps this one himself. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Pass play now. Setting up the running back screen. Escapes a defender. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Check, Panther.
They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Give them 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Cardinals trail by 22 now.
Scores 49. Cardinals 27.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle, and he gets to the end zone, touchdown! The Condors put up even more points in a win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He can run it. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Get it! Check!
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find the completion.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Alert!
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Bronco switch. Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. Along the sideline past midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st down, yours.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Condors keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors continue piling on to this lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds his man over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pass play coming here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds his back complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here he goes. One final shot. And the pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Condors as we say so long from Glendale.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so with ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more.